Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back into the office on another lovely Saturday. We're going to get right into Guess Who Pulled Up. I have not done this segment in, we feel like a couple months.
It's the first one of season 4, yeah.
Yes, this is the first one. I think the last one that I did was with me and Ish and Eli and Edward when we was clowning her on the show. But y'all, I have some very beautiful ladies in the studio with me today. I want to welcome Miss Alexis, the owner of Our Mommy Gang, and Jasmine, the owner of Athletic Seeds and Swish Shots. Snapshots. Yes. Excuse me, I'm so sorry for chopping it up. But y'all, welcome to Nightmare Radio and welcome into the office.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, so y'all, I know I briefly gave y'all, I didn't want to give y'all too much because I wanted to give y'all the full experience of today. But my segment is The Office, and I have created this segment, and I truly believe in the brand that I have also created, which is No Traffic. And that brand was created because I feel like, me personally, that I want to live authentically and truthfully in my own lane. And just watching you guys grow your brands on social media, I feel like that y'all are definitely doing the same. Mm-hmm. So I want to go ahead and give y'all roses, okay?
Thank you.
And I got some little trinkets over here for y'all, but we'll get into that after the show. But all right, I want y'all to talk about, and whoever would like to go first, but I want y'all to talk about, like, what was the inspiration, or like, how were these businesses, how did they come about?
It's kind of, which one should I start with? Athletic Seeds. I'm a mom, single mom, first-time mom, and I guess I didn't know how much your body could change after you have a baby, because I played ball in college. I was always slim, in shape, and everything. And then after my baby, I'm like, whoa, these titties not staying the same. You know?
They don't.
You know, like my stomach, like, whoa, you know, I got the little wrinkles. And, you know, just looking at myself in the mirror every day along with like a crying baby, and I'm tired, like I lost myself. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, I don't even know who I am. So only thing I knew was I used to hoop. I'm athletic. And I got a kid, which is my seed. So, you know, I put the two together, Athletic Seeds, and that's how it came.
Pull the mic closer.
And that's how it came about. And Swish Snapshots, my photography business. I've always liked pictures, America's Next Top Model. My mom used to model. So I picked up a camera while I was pregnant because I was also in grad school.
Did you say America's Next Top Model?
Yeah.
You were on America's Next Top Model?
No, I used to watch it.
Oh, I was about to say, girl, you cannot just like
slide past
tell us the tea about Tyra. Like.
No, I used to watch it all the time, and I was like, I want to be in front of the camera and behind, a little bit of both. So I just picked up the camera, started playing with it, and then when I realized like, I'm kind of nice at this, I just started taking it more seriously and just been practicing on my kid, and also Alexis too, when she lets me.
Yeah, for sure. So for me, my business is called Mommy Gang. So Mommy Gang initially started when I was pregnant. Two of my other friends, they were pregnant as well. We all had boys, and they were 1 month apart. And so we did not plan that.
It wasn't a pregnancy pack.
But we was like, oh, it's cool. Like, we should just, like, let's keep in touch. We started a group message. And my friend, actually, my best friend, she titled the group message Mommy Gang. And so I was like, oh, that's cool. But I didn't understand how impactful that group message was going to be until further down my pregnancy. As we got bigger and we're going through, like, all these changes. And then, I mean, we were so close. Like, we talked about everything. Like, nothing was off limits. And we were even texting each other while in labor, like literally to the T. And we all, our men are in our lives and, you know, good fathers or whatever, but we still lean on each other like we were in a relationship with each other. And so after we had our kids, we stayed connected, and that was probably the best thing ever for me. And that's when I realized God wanted me to promote Mommy Gang as a brand, to stick together, because I do feel like that avoided me from going through postpartum depression.
That's amazing.
Because I had that support system.
Yeah.
And while I was pregnant, I noticed a lot of like mom bashing on social media, talking about women who don't work and they stay home with their kids. They're talking about women who do go to work every day and take their child to daycare, or women who breastfeed, talking about women who give their baby formula. And it's like, you under all this pressure as a parent and as a first-time mom, you don't know what's right. And so my brand is just to promote no mom shaming. I'm totally against that. 100%, and to support each other throughout the process, because it definitely is a process. But yeah, so that's how it kind of came about.
That's beautiful.
I love that.
Right.
And girl, speaking from personal experience as a mom who relied heavily on a mom group during a secret pregnancy at that.
Oh, okay.
You know, a secret social media pregnancy, like
Right.
nobody knew on social media.
Right.
That wholeheartedly
Needed.
helped me.
And a lot of people, like, they don't have family to support.
Yeah.
And if you look at statistics, the women that do go through postpartum depression, they don't have that support.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't think it's talked about enough. So that's kind of how my brand kind of came about. I do feel like God laid it on me to, like, don't just leave it as a group message. Like, you need to promote this out to other women as well.
Yeah, and I relied a lot on Alexis because I ended up having postpartum depression. And during COVID, you know, everything was closed. I couldn't get any no doctor's appointments. So I would hit her up. I'd be crying through the text message. She don't know it. I'm like, girl, this is da 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 da. And she would help me out like a lot. And Athletic Seeds, it started off as like postpartum depression, but you know, just to promote that and just bring awareness. But as you know, I'm going further, I see a lot of people else struggling, like, you know, alone, silently, suffering silently by themselves. And that was me, you know, because you don't know the changes that you're going to go through. And everything was a shock, and I did feel alone. And my goal is to not let no one else feel that way. And in order to help me, I went to the gym. That was the only thing I knew was the gym, you know, get back at it. And I saw my mood change, you know, because you're forced to look in the mirror at yourself.
Right.
So, you know, the things that you don't like, the stomach is hanging, but I purposely wear, you know, short shorts or, you know, a tight shirt to see where I need to work, you know. And, you know, it helps me get more comfortable. You know, I start talking to people now. I smile more. So it's completely did a 180.
That was one of the things that I definitely wanted to commend you on air
Thank you.
for promoting body positivity, because I feel like even though I'm not a mom, you know, I do want to have kids, but I feel like that's one of the things that you see a lot. Like, people always, as soon as you have the kid, like, snap back. And it's like,
it don't happen like that.
Right.
Angles, it's all angles.
Your body don't even, you all know this because now you've all experienced it, but your body, like, the whole is literally taking its time to reconstruct. Our bodies just don't work like that. That snapback theory is a nice theory.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me is my boobs.
Yeah.
Them things drop. Like, them things
To the waist,
drop.
baby.
And
to
we
the waist.
make jokes about it all the time. Like, we'll send each other pictures like, girl, look at my boobs. Like,
How old are your children?
One. They're both one.
mine will be 2 next week.
Yeah.
And did any of you nurse?
I'm
Yeah.
still nurse.
She's
Okay,
still nurse.
girl, you not done yet. You
I'm
not done. I
still
nursed
nursing.
for over 2 years. They not even done, girl.
girl, that
But they might surprise you. They might surprise you when you're completely empty. But like,
I did it like 3 or 4 months. But
Wait.
they still dropped.
but wait till your body finishes, because it's not done yet. You know what I'm saying? Wait, keep going. Keep going.
Now I'm like, oh, maybe I should stop, you know.
But don't
I don't know.
don't even do that. We ain't breastfeeding shaming over here.
y'all are
Yeah, we
hilarious.
not doing it.
And so was that reel, Jasmine, that you posted about breastfeeding on your
It's,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
real. It's life. It's real life.
Yes. But we talk a lot on this show about passion and purpose. And we have been very, very intentional about staying aligned with the goals that we set and fully walking in our purpose. And do you guys, I just want to put this question out there, but do y'all feel like y'all were called to do this? I know you kind of hit on it a little, but do y'all feel like that it's like you saw a gap somewhere, like maybe in the markets that you all have gotten into?
I definitely feel like I was called to do this. It's like I naturally do it like on a day-to-day basis, like encourage moms. Like, a lot of people come to me before they even tell their man that they pregnant, like talking to me. It's like such a passion for me, and I honestly, like, God has really been like speaking to me with this. Like, I really feel like my next level with Mommy Gang is to go to be a postpartum doula, and take it to the next level. Because I'm like, okay,
Yes.
I donate to moms. I recognize moms on social media. I sell apparel, but I knew it wasn't
Just that.
It's not just that.
Right.
It's something else. And recently that's been laid on my heart. So I do plan on starting that. But yeah, I do feel like I was literally called to do this.
Yeah, same
That's
here.
beautiful.
I feel like what I've been through kind of gave me a story to talk about. And I know I'm not the only one that has, you know, had, because I done been through a lot since pregnant and up to now. Like, I got a whole story, a whole book to write. But, yeah, I just don't want anyone to feel as low as I did. I didn't have suicidal thoughts, but I know it's someone out there that may take it a step further than I did, you know. I didn't self-harm or anything, but I was so sad all the time. I cried every day, like, for no reason. And I didn't really know why. And I look at myself, you know, crying, make your face puffy. You just look crazy when you look in the mirror. So I'm like, oh, girl, who is this? I can't go out nowhere looking like this. But, you know, I want to change. I want other people to change, to feel better about themselves. Because imagine going through life feeling terrible and, oh, I look ugly, look at this, you know. And we see all these women with these fake booties and these, you know, these fake titties, and it makes the people that actually have natural, you know, attributes feel like they're not good enough, or feel like, oh, I'm going unnoticed, you know. So I want to be, I guess, like the person for that. I want to be the image for that. So yeah, I'll post provocative pictures, but they are showing the natural side of, you know, the woman's body, of what happens after you have a baby, you know.
Yeah, and I think it's important. Like, I feel like, you know, even though that you guys are moms, you shouldn't lose your identity. You shouldn't feel like that's the only thing that you have to do is tend to your kid. Like, I mean, you have to check in with yourself. Mental health is something that we talk about a lot. We talk not only just during the month that is celebrated, but we talk about it on air. We check in with each other off air. You know, so that's important. You have to continue doing the things that you love, even though that you have brought this beautiful child into the world. You have to continue to check in on you. But I just want to close and just ask you guys, what advice would you give to other moms who may be inspired to start their own businesses?
Do it.
Just go for it. It's not going to be perfect when you start out, because you're raising a baby. You know, you're not going to have everything lined up like you know, and organized. You know, as you get ideas, write them down, you know, throw them out there. Something's going to pop eventually. It may not make sense now, but later on, everything is coming together. And that's how I feel I am now. Everything is like, oh, that's why I did it, you know, a couple months ago for this, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you appreciate it.
My biggest thing is network, because you never know. You can meet a stranger in Publix and they're promoting their brand, and you're trying to start a business. Talk to them, see how they started. Just don't be afraid to ask questions. And my biggest thing was YouTube. Like, I watch YouTube all day. If I don't know how to do something, I made my own website on Shopify. I didn't want to pay anybody because I want all my coins. And so I was like, okay, let me figure out how to do this, all this little coding crap and all that other stuff. And so I would say network and just research and just do it. Like, if you have a passion behind it, it's worth the money you put into it, for sure.
All right, so we got our doula going on over here, you know.
Oh, dope. Did you have a doula before or during your pregnancy as well?
No, I didn't.
Girl, I so highly, I mean, you know this since you're seeking that, but it changed.
I heard, and that's what kind of made me like,
yes.
Yeah. Did you have it natural?
I did. I chose a natural delivery. I really chose a natural, well, my body allowed me to do a natural pregnancy. Because I say allowed me to, because, you know, I also have, like, you know, other women issues like endometriosis and things like that. But my doula was extremely helpful in explaining what was happening to my body. And also she was more like a counselor for me and my child's father as well. You know, and then it was postpartum care. Lakia Blue Magnolia Doula Services, Black owned.
Yeah, so beautiful.
I love her. I really could not have done it without her, and she was an advocate in the birthing room. You know, as far as our birthing plan, I planned for a water birth.
Oh, okay.
And I was
did too.
Yeah, and my baby was like, "Nah, girl." I watched them fill my tub up, and I was gonna make her dad get up in the water with me and everything. But, you know, like, my doula was essential in advocating for making sure that we stuck to my birthing plan as much as possible.
That's so important.
Yeah,
it is very important.
Like, super important. Like, everything that's been going on, like, you have to have somebody to advocate for you outside of your spouse. They don't know no better. They just like, oh, well, the doctor said you can't do it. Like,
and
no,
if you're in pain, they're immediately like, okay, well, forget what she said. She's
Yeah,
in pain. Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it was so helpful. Like, to be honest, the midwife association that helped that provided my care throughout that time was also Black owned, Black women. And they were just a multitude of resources paired with the mommy group that I was associated with at that time. Girl, y'all on it. Y'all on the right thing. Y'all doing y'all thing.
Y'all are doing some beautiful things, and I just want to say I want y'all to keep going. Don't give up. Get your doula certification. Jazz, you use your platform and continue to be an advocate.
I need one of these shirts.
Yes.
Girl.
Oh, yes. Natural titties, natural stomach, natural ass.
Heavy on the natural stomach with me.
Heavy on the natural ass.
Yes. I got new merch dropping soon for the fall. Y'all gonna love it.
Yes, please shout yourselves out and let everybody know where they can follow y'all and connect with y'all on your social medias.
Yeah. So my Instagram is @Our Mommy Gang, OurMommygang. My website is www.mommygang.co.
And Athletic Seeds is www.athleticseeds.com. Instagram, Athletic Seeds. I'm also a photographer going into fitness and branding now. So you can follow me on Instagram at swishsnapshots_. That's SWISH. Snapshots, SNAPSHOTS_.
All right. I want to thank y'all again for coming into the office. Thank you guys for always getting in with your girl. Make sure that y'all follow me on IG, Oh So Lovely. And make sure that please that y'all tap that link in my Instagram. Y'all could get y'all No Traffic apparel there. You can also go onto our Nightmare Radio Show. Get your merch there for Nightmare Radio Show as well. And when you get with me on my Instagram, you can also check in, please, with my challenge. Y'all, it's a struggle, but I'm holding on to this 30-day challenge with that Brighten Smile teeth whitening kit, okay? If you are interested in joining on this journey with me and brightening your smile, you could get 25% off of that product. But if all minds are clear and all hearts are clear, I just want to say that, guys, as always, please remember that you stay grounded. Remember that you get what you need when you need it. And understand that when you're in your own lane, baby, there is no traffic.